We're on.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That's George. That's Alex. I'm Chris. This is Jack in the Box. This is your podcast. We broadcast. Let's go into intros, I guess, right? A little bit about us. You want me to start?
Sure. Go for it.
Sweet. I make up the Chris part of the whole Jack in the Box, but really family and friends kind of know me more as Si. I'm also a host of another podcast. What is it called?
The
Padded Cell. That's right. The Padded Cell podcast. Go check that out. The Padded Cell on YouTube. And that's pretty much it. I used to do a little bit of music back in the day, but I'd rather be more known for the Padded Cell than some of the stuff I did on mixtapes of yesterday. So, you want to go backwards? I'm C, so you'd be A.
Sure.
Let's do it.
I'm Alex. We're going to go by Big Al. Keep it short and simple. A little introduction about me. Military brat, moved around a lot. Found a home in Orlando. Met the group mainly through two other friends. Shout out to Willie and Kenny, aka actually featured on the Padded Cell.
That's right.
Last week. So if you haven't heard that,
You still haven't heard it?
get
This guy hates
your
our
game up.
podcast.
Yeah, George, we're gonna give him some crap because he hasn't jumped on.
Sorry.
The story goes from high school till now. Pretty much skipping school and parking lot pimping and other shenanigans till we're here. And so yeah, this is gonna be us and our real talk, and I'll pass it on to George to give you a little piece of his history.
On to the J.
So I make up the J of Jack in the Box. My name's George. I'll be going by JayTre right here on the podcast. A little bit about me. I'm Puerto Rican Mexican. I was born in Mexico, lived in Puerto Rico a couple years, moved down to Orlando, been here ever since.
Wait, you were born in Mexico?
Yeah.
Where in Mexico?
Guadalajara.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yep.
What? I've known you this long.
Straight Mexican, bro.
Yep, I was
That's
born in
so
Mexico.
cool.
Yep. I was a Puerto Rican born in Mexico.
Wow.
So then I lived here basically all my life.
Wow, that's so cool.
Met these two gentlemen in high school.
That's right.
Definitely a lot of, like Alex
I
said.
met you at the same place where I met my wife.
Where?
The media center at Timber Creek.
You met me in the media center?
Yeah, with Calvis. Rest in peace, Calvis. Yeah.
Wow.
You guys were talking about Lake Howell and breakdancing back in the day.
Oh, Glenridge.
Glenridge.
Yes,
Yeah.
we went to Glenridge together, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is.
Okay. I thought it was like more when through Sean and everybody else while we were
I don't know how that
out in
happened.
the car club doing
I
our
remember
thing.
one next day do another. I was like, hey, I know this guy.
Anyways, so yeah, met these guys in high school, and it's been a relationship ever since then, you know. And a little bit more about me. Graduate of University of Central Florida, business marketing. On the
National
side,
champs, by the way.
on the side hustle, I do a little bit of eBay selling, reselling, and on Amazon.
What was the last thing you sold?
Today I've been selling a bunch of backpacks on Amazon. So, not this one. Jam Sports. I copped them for like $13, sold them for like 30
Oh, wow.
on Amazon.
That's what's
So
That's
I
cool.
bought $700 worth of those.
up. Wow. That's
So
flipping.
they're just flipping now
That's cool.
on Amazon.
Check it out.
Yeah. JayTre store.
JayTre store.
And then that's it. Moving on. Let's go.
Well, that's perfect because leading off, going this way around, leaves us to your segment,
Oh,
Latino Nation.
so it's me.
This is you. What's going on with the Hispanics and the Latinos in the?
I just feel it's about the music.
Yeah, I can see
The
that.
transition in the music right now. I mean, the whole trap movement.
Do you remember when at the podcast at Kenny's house, the whole Blitzkrieg started with you and me and Kenny?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to start with you rapping in Spanish and me rapping in English.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be like a we singing Ando or
That was short-lived on my end.
What was it, Timido?
Tímido, yeah.
was that?
Psychotic y tímido.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was
we had like a
short-lived.
comedy and tragedy face as logos that we were working on. Remember that? And then and then Kenny.
I think
said,
I recorded one track by myself, and then that was it.
Yeah, and then we took Al to that's exactly what we took Al to JP's cousin's house, and he started recording a bunch of tracks, and it was like, yeah, we'll just be a rap group.
So
We're like a broke Wu-Tang.
but that was our thought process. We were like, yo, let's mix English and Spanish.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like, we were ahead of the game, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Thinking outside that box, you know? And now you see all these damn crossovers. Bad Bunny, Nicki Minaj, with Farruko. Creepy.
Yeah.
There's a Nicki Minaj feature. There's the I Like It, Cardi B, Bad Bunny, dope as hell.
Do you think it could be though, like, because we were kids listening to that, now we're like in our 30s to mid 30s? Could it be pretty much the people that it could be us that kind of brought it to where it is now?
Well, I could say so. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely the Latin American.
Because you're saying it changed from like it's not the Mark Anthony's anymore. It's changed. But
remember, back when we were young, back in that time, Daddy Yankee had that Noriega track. But what happened?
And that was groundbreaking.
It kind of died out.
I know.
Reggaeton died out.
It was a small audience that was really kind of keeping it
into it. Right. And then now we have more kids that are Latinos that were born here in the United States. So they already.
I think that's cool, man.
They have that English influence, the urban influence from the English, and then crossing over with the Latinos that are, guys from Puerto Rico. They listen to all this urban music, this hip hop from here, and like with the trap music.
No.
Like I said, Bad Bunny. Well, Bad Bunny, I'm talking about like the Latino trap. You know what I'm saying? They use the beats. They use the same beats. The same trap beats are in Spanish are in English. Now you got these guys rapping on the trap versus Spanish and English guys rapping on a dembow beat.
Yeah, I remember that. That's
so it's a little harder, right? Yeah. So it's kind of flopping, and it's like there's more of a mesh, and I see like it's picking up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Cardi B. Post Malone.
Yeah, man.
Got a remix with Nicky Jam. You heard that the other day. You were like, what is this? It's like dope. So
I think it's good for music. For sure.
Yo, Nicky Jam was just at SeaWorld doing a concert there.
Yep. He came out of nowhere doing that.
Completely out of nowhere. He was playing Amway not too long ago, and then he was just showing up at SeaWorld saying, hey, what's up?
SeaWorld drops mad money on him.
Yeah, bro.
They drop hella money on him.
It's almost like he's blowing up.
Again.
Yeah.
Because of how that came around.
That's a good tell of a good artist, bro. Someone who can reinvent themselves and whatnot. Especially with that audience. I started off so small.
Well, no, what got me thinking about it was when we went to the Nicky Jam concert here in Orlando, there was a lot of old heads.
Oh, yeah.
That were there, right? And then we were talking about another reggaeton artist that's coming to Orlando now. He'll be here shortly.
Bad Bunny? Was it Bad Bunny?
No, Bad Bunny did his thing. But let's just say Bad Bunny, for example, because he would fit right in.
Yeah.
Me and Dano, shout out to Nick's, Dano NYC.
Dano.
Mr. What's his
Nick's the Muncher.
Nick's the Muncher. No, DC the Guide. Look him up.
DC the Guide, yeah.
Look him up on IG. He's another one of our homeboys. But we were talking about it. He's like, yeah, you should go to that one. Because he's like, we were at Nicky Jam, there were a lot of older people. He's like, you're just gonna see nothing but fly honeys at this one. And that just got us thinking about the old heads being
Maluma?
There. Yes.
Maluma, oh yeah.
That's
Maluma's definitely gonna be all the fly, classy girls that like the pop Latino thing. Yeah. He's a pretty boy.
You really wanna go? He's like, you should go to that one. And I was like, I don't know. But regardless, to the point, it was just seeing him kind of
Nicky Jam
reinvent himself. Yeah, it was awesome.
I think his story is dope. Yeah. Like, he was like back in the '90s when he came out, with Daddy Yankee. They were here. They were like right, they were neck and neck. It was like the reggaeton, like hitting it, and he just died out.
I remember that feud he had with Daddy Yankee. It made a lot of. I felt like Daddy Yankee was doing more mainstream, so it kind of put a lot of people more on his side.
Right.
And kind of left Nicky Jam as the B artist rather than the A. You know what I mean?
But then he says it himself, like he got into a lot of drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that
and he just I don't know, went south, fell off, went south. I remember going to Roxy's and seeing him in concert. He performed there. And you didn't even have to pay extra to see him in concert. Like this is when he died out. And then, you forward now back to like 4 years ago, 2015. Well, no, It was 2015, maybe 2008, 14, around there. I saw him at Guild,
which is the new Roxy.
which is the new Roxy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Roxy's
That's right.
So then that's when he first came out with that one, Oy Boy Ya Baby.
Yeah.
He said when he came back around the second time, then you had to pay a little bit more. So then now, 4 years after that,
Oh, yeah, $100 seats.
freaking Amway.
Yeah.
Bro, his story is so like
Not
awesome.
bad,
Like
right?
it's like I don't know how he, I mean
No,
he says it how
winning-
he did
winning
it.
Crazy Awards, was it the Latino billboards or just the billboards?
The Latino
Yeah,
billboards.
it must have been the Latino billboards.
Yeah.
I mean, just crazy awards after one after another.
Yeah, he
And
won
the
a
guy's
couple.
blowing up.
Yeah, that's
He
awesome.
blew up a second time. I mean, his stories. I like that story. How you fall off, and then he moved to Colombia to get away from Puerto Rico
Yeah,
because of the, all the bad, vibes that he was getting out there. And then
Damn, he moved to Colombia to get away from that.
Yeah.
What's up? God bless.
No, but music in general.
No, music, the
yeah,
whole-
how it's changing, with the Latin flavor and the trap.
Yeah,
being
yeah.
mixed in. I think it's a big thing, man. I think
It
it's
is.
cool to
Do you think
see
it's something
come
that
back
we're always
around.
gonna see? I remember who was it when we used to work. We used to work with somebody who had like Dirty South mixed with reggaeton. It was weird, but it came off pretty kind of funny. It was fun to work with. We never did anything with it. We heard the beats. It was like, hey, one day maybe, but we never did anything.
No. Yeah. Bad Bunny's been the only one to sell out the Amway,
It is, yeah. Sunday, May 20th.
and it's gonna be crazy. So it's like businesses need to take. That's what you want to target. You better start targeting the Latinos. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause Bad Bunny's the motherfucker. Right now. I hated him when he first came out.
Yeah.
I hated him. I couldn't stand him until I made the distinguish. Until I distinguished like trap, reggaeton.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And that's what everything I like now. I hated at one point. Usually at the very beginning.
Right. Cardi B, I hated him.
John, I hated him. I saw Rock out to class. I was like, who was this
Caballo
guy?
Blanco.
Shout out to John. I love you, bro. Yeah, and Sean too. I was like, this guy don't hold still.
Oh, he was
makes so much
annoying.
Noise,
He was
bro.
fucking annoying.
Somebody
Yeah.
telling him to sit down. Somebody telling him to sit down.
I think that's gonna be for another segment, though. When we
For
get,
sure.
we get involved with some of the other friends, maybe some guest callers.
On the next Petted Cell episode, I do a parenting segment, and I was trying to call Sean to see if I could get some, sound bites from him.
Nice.
But then we got through, so I just sent him.
He's too busy with
Gio.
Gio.
Gio Metro, no way,
Gio
Jose.
Metro, little Gio, friggin' Gio on Instagram. Check him out.
AKA the Prince.
Let us know
Little
if
Prince.
The Prince. He'll be
Come on,
Prince
boys.
forever.
let us know if you think we should bring them on, and also if we should have music segments. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool,
Oh,
Let
right?
us know if we should have
I
some
think
more
we totally should.
discussions about music.
Could definitely drop some
We
things that we
have
think
music.
that's hot right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know a couple local artists, local producers and stuff, so we're going to be working with them closely. And we can plug that into the podcast. But like I said, we need to hear from you guys if that's what you want to hear from us.
Yeah, exactly. I'll
it's-
give you guys
it's-
what you want.
It's your podcast.
We just
broadcast.
broadcast.